Welcome to another Art Reset, where we transform anxiety into resilience.
Yes.
So, this past couple of weeks, we've experienced some, national trauma. We witnessed an
Yes.
assassination, another school shooting, and of course, on the world stage, the war seems to continue to rage in Ukraine. A lot of things
Yes.
are causing us to say something maybe you've said, and maybe we've said a couple times is, I don't feel safe anymore.
Yes, even going grocery shopping isn't the same since 2020.
Yeah.
Now they have armed security guards at the door. When I go in, I see them. I'm grateful they're there, but it kicks me into self-preservation mode where I'm in and out as fast as I can get and, thinking about myself and my loved ones versus the people around me.
Yeah, and who would ever thought going grocery shopping would cause us to feel like we're not safe?
Yes.
It's just crazy.
Mhm.
Well, in one sense, self-preservation is actually the body's normal
Yeah.
response, right? So, in other words, anxiety it's a gauge. It's like an alarm system that telling us something is wrong and we
Yeah.
need to do something about it. But the unhealthy method that we often fall into is the trap of future casting, where we
Yes.
take today's fears and we cast them or project them into tomorrow. Or in this case, we take yesterday's fears
Yeah.
and we project them into tomorrow. So, what happens to the body when we go into future casting mode? Well, essentially, the brain's fear center, the amygdala, stays on high
Mhm.
alert and it floods the body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Over time, if we remain in this constant state of fight or flight, it exhausts our bodies, our nervous system, and it weakens our immune response. It's why we are sick a lot when we're anxious,
Yes.
and it keeps us stuck in anxiety instead of resilience.
So, when fear is hijacking our imagination, we start living in tomorrow's disasters instead of today's reality. But here's the truth: God hasn't asked us to carry tomorrow. He gives us strength and the grace for today. Jesus even said, "Don't worry about tomorrow. Each day has enough trouble of its own." We want to give you a practical tip for this week. When you catch yourself saying, "What if?" What's going to happen? Try saying this instead. Reframe it with, "Right now, in this moment, I am safe. Right now, I can do what God is asking me to do." That shift breaks anxiety's grip. It breaks future casting.
The truth is, you don't have to live in tomorrow's fear.
Mm.
God is with you here today, even at the grocery store.
Yes.
So anchor yourself in his presence, and anxiety will lose its power to run wild in your life. And hopefully, you'll probably won't spend too much money because you just started grabbing things off the shelf out of fear. Never shop in a moment of anxiety.
Panic.
Not just hunger. When you're hungry, don't shop, right? But also when you're panicked, don't go shopping. We're kind of joking. The fact is, you can transform anxiety into resilience when you shift your mind and you live in the present. And by the way, we've put together what we call Art Basic Training.
Yes.
It's an e-course. It's self-directed. You could take it at your own pace.
Mhm.
You can draw it out or go through it really quick, whatever works best for you. If you're interested in that, we'll put a link down below. That's today's Art Reset.